Hello everyone, welcome to Pouring My Art Out. We are going to do a vase and we're going to use the crushed mirror that I colored. This pretty green. We're just going to go around the edge. And I had a spoon. What did I do with it? There it is. It's awful getting old. You take stuff out, you're like, okay, where'd that go? Or you walk in a room and then you're like, why am I here? Either that or your life is chaotic. Which either one is not good. So, as you can see, I'm just going around the edge. I'm not making it real deep. Simple, simple, simple here. And if you haven't seen the videos on the color and crush mirror, it's extremely easy, y'all, and will save you a ton of money. So, definitely, I don't know what video number it is offhand. So definitely search it out and see how to do this. Trying to get it even. Not have any floaties in the middle. Now this is the same ink I used to color it with. It's called Limeade and it's by Ranger. You can get that at Michael's craft store. I shop there a lot because I have a credit card, y'all. Makes it pretty convenient. Alright, I'm just going to fill in a couple places. I'm waiting for my resin to get to temperature because we're going to do fireworks. So I need it the same temperature as you would a bloom. Between 34 and 35 and a half, maybe even 36. Because by the time you add everything, it's going to cool down. I find the best temperature for myself is 36. All right, there you go. We will be back. Okay, we're back. My resin is at 36 degrees. First thing I want to do is pour some for my white. Excuse me. Set that to the side because we do need that to cool down. Then I'm going to go around my crushed mirror, make sure all of those are covered. These are my way. Okay, that is plenty actually. Don't want it too thick. Let me put these guys back in place. There's a few bubbles. I'm using Bond Crafter. It is my go-to when I need a thicker resin for bloom or fireworks. anything like that. That is my absolute go-to. And I am an affiliate. I'll put the discount code in my description. So I'm going to give it a little spray at this point because the crushed mirror is covered. You don't want to spray directly on the crushed mirror or it will bleed. I've never had a problem with bleeding, but I definitely follow the rules that I've learned. And that is, don't spray alcohol on them. Okay, now we're going to drop some inks. But we're not going to go near the outside. I think that's a mistake some people make because a lot of people say, it's gonna bleed no matter what you do. Well, no, mine doesn't. I'm sorry. But, you know, I'm a stickler for what I'm supposed to be doing. Just put 4 drops in the middle. Now I'm going to go in with some sienna because I don't want this completely green. You're only going to see a portion of this, but you will see this sienna, and you're going to see some green, because that's going to be the bottom of the vase. And then a little bit right here. There. That should do it. While that's moving, let's mix up our white. Can you see that? Great. Okay. Just like a bloom, you want to do about the same amount you use for your blooms. Not wispy though. You want a substantial amount. You want it opaque, basically. What's going on here? We're going one-sided. Alright, hopefully that moves where it's supposed to be. Otherwise, we're going to have to add more green. Alright, and I'm mixing. My white, which is smoking hot, so it's going to have to sit anyway. Yeah, I'm going to have to add some more green on this side to make it even out. You don't want your white to be this hot, otherwise it will sink directly to the bottom. And that is a big no-no. If you guys haven't checked it out, check out the Bloom collaboration. All the premieres. Oh my goodness. There are some amazing artists. So just go and check that out. It's so neat. You will learn tons of stuff and different techniques that I have not seen, which was very cool to see. Alright, I'm just going to add some green, give this a minute, and we will be back. Okay, we are back. alcohol ink is spread to my satisfaction. So we're going to go ahead and get started. This is still warmish, but you want to kind of keep an eye on that. Alright, you don't want tiny drops, but you don't want humongous ones either. So we're going to start what I think is the middle. And you just want to drop. Ooh. And try not to make a tail like I am. I'm not sure. I think I need a bigger hole. So I'm not sure why it's leaving tails on every single one. Okay, so we start again. Drop. See, look at that. I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, this is, I think it got too hot. That's exactly what happened. Okay, so we're going to do some swirls. Because obviously the fireworks are not working. It got too hot. And it even kept heating in the cup. So there we have it. Live and learn, guys. Live and learn. Well, it was a lot easier anyway. I'm going to still try to do some drops. May or may not work. We'll see. Okay. Darn it. Yeah, it's already starting to bloom. Y'all see? The resin was at the perfect temperature, but the white kept heating up. So that was the problem because it was way too fast. Okay, so we're going to pull in. We're still going to have something pretty. And again, I'll do my usual because I just love this pattern. The colors are gorgeous. And it's going to be a vase, so really you can't go wrong. Bowls and vases, you just can't go wrong. So if you feel like you're messing up your bloom, make a bowl. Make a vase. All right, and then I'm going to split these guys in half again. Just skimming the top. Alright, and some of these I can go again, because they're a little big. The middle's not going to matter, it's going to be on the very bottom. But it's looking really good. So we will just go with that. I'm sorry I couldn't do fireworks this time. I will do it again though, so y'all can see. Okay. We'll wait for it to cure and we'll go from there. Welcome back, everyone. This seems to be cured enough to do this, so let's get it out. It's only been about 3 hours. Well, 4 hours. But we do, of course, want it to be able to be bendy and pliable. So, we're going to take it out. I can touch it, so it's fine. I always wear gloves. I don't want fingerprints all over it. Okay, oh yeah, it's definitely ready. Let's see which is, ooh, that's pretty. So that's going to be the outside. Okay. Let me stand up because I always have trouble trying to find the middle of these. I think that's good. I didn't put plastic on my cup this time because I think it will come off. Says she who gets wrong a lot. But we'll see. Isn't that pretty? That would have made a beautiful bloom. I'm just pulling it down and stretching it a little bit. I wanted it a little bit longer. But don't do that too much. It will lose the pliability if you do that. Look at those colors. That's just pretty. Okay, I'm going to let this cure. You see those colors? Those are really pretty together. I'll have to do that again. I'm going to let this cure, and we will then demold. See what we got. All right. We'll see y'all soon. Hey everyone, welcome back. The vase has cured. Let me show you what it looks like. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, do you remember when I said, I hope I can get it out of there? The cup? Well, I couldn't. So I had to cut it. But it still works. I actually like the peach color coming through. And that'll hold water really good without messing with the resin. But yeah, look at that design. Okay. I'll get you some pictures, but I'm calling it done. We'll see you later.